Okay, so I love Kiko Milano. It is one of my favorite brands, but still it was kind of difficult to think of the products I wanted to use in this video because I do love this brand, but I try a lot of the limited edition stuff because I just love cute packaging so much, and most of my favorites actually aren't around anymore. So I picked out my favorite products from Kiko Milano that are still around, and I'm gonna be doing a look with them. So that's gonna be this video. So if you're like, why isn't this in there? Why didn't you mention that? You love this, blah blah. That is the reason. I didn't want to give you a full face of makeup that's no longer available. But it is a good note to self that it would be a good idea to try more Kiko Milano regular stuff, because the regular stuff from the regular line that I have in here, that I have here in front of me, is actually really good. Alright, so I'm quickly gonna prime my eyelids. I forgot to do that before. And this eye primer is not from Kiko Milano. By the way, I'm shaking it up because sometimes it gets separated. But it's not from Kiko Milano. I tried the Kiko Milano eye primer, but it didn't work for me. It isn't Kiko's fault. It's my fault. It's my oily eyelids, and I just wanna give products a true chance. And I cannot do that with other eye primers than this Etos one. Alright, the primer is on. I actually don't have an eyeshadow palette to show you that is still around, that is my favorite. Sometimes it can be a little bit difficult for me to find really good eyeshadows that are up my alley at Kiko. I especially love their lip products and their cheek products. Those are where it's at. For the eyeshadows, I tend to go to different brands. I just want to be honest with you, but a favorite eyeshadow that is still around is this Kiko A Holiday Fable Metal Fantasy Eyeshadow in Blazing Bronze. And this is kind of like a bronzy shade. It's very creamy, very sparkly. I do use this from time to time, which I am pretty bad at using my single eyeshadows, but this I actually reach for. So I was thinking I could apply this one and kind of combine it with the Beauty Essentials All Shades of Eyeshadow palette in 02 Earth Sides. Just combine it because I can see this one becoming a favorite. By the way, I'm super matchy. Yeah, kind of almost the same shade. I can see this one becoming more of a fave. I really like this one so far. I have had favorite eyeshadow palettes by Kiko in the past, but they were all limited edition. I am gonna grab the deepest shade because that is something I still kind of have to try, applying the deepest shade first. I really like this palette. I've done 2 looks so far. If you want to see me do a full look with this palette, that is in my Beauty Essentials first impression. I will link it somewhere down below or in the eye. So I really wanted to see if this one will really have a lot of depth, if you can create a lot of smokiness by using that brown first. And I think I got that. I think this looks really good. I liked it. You know, there were actually a lot of new favorites for me in the newest collections by Kiko. I took a little bit of a break at the end of 2022, but now I'm getting back into reviewing Kiko. I try to review all of their collections, except if I really think it's not something I would like. I don't want to buy things that I wouldn't enjoy. But a lot of the products that, by the way, I'm gonna use the single eyeshadow now. Look how good that looks. A lot of the things that I really loved from the recent collections are already sold out, or they are a little bit too new for me to mention them in this video. I don't want to make a favorites video with makeup I've only been using for a week and not even every day of that week. That's not how you decide on your favorites. I want to use things more often, see if I keep that excitement. So that is why we are doing this. And I have had this in my collection for quite some time, and it has proven itself to be something I really enjoy. Okay, just kind of blending this. I really love meshing the shimmers and the mattes together. I feel like it happens anyway, so I might as well have a little bit of control over it. And now I kind of want to use a little bit of this light shade and just kind of go over and see what happens, because now it's a really dark look. Make it just a little bit more cool toned and just a little bit more light. Ooh. I used a little bit too much. I can blend it out. Everything is gonna be okay. Stop panicking. Okay, I really love the dark brown first and then the beige. That is nice. That is good to know. By the way, it's almost like 5 p.m. right now and I'm filming in the light. It is light outside and I'm so happy. It is so hard to film when it's already dark at like 4:30. It's so hard, and now I still have light and I'm so stoked to be filming right now. Okay, I'm just gonna apply a little bit of this shade, kind of like the yellowy, light yellowy gold, and I'm just taking just a little bit and I just want to light this up a little. And this also has a nice amount of sparkle, so it will blend in very nicely with that bronzy shade. Yay, sparkle. I love sparkles. Let's just do a little bit on the lower lash line. I'm just gonna grab this kind of cool tone, mid-tone brown mauve shade and just blend that under my eye. It's a little bit warmer than what I have going on the top right now, but that's okay. I feel like it blends in like well enough. Alright, and then for the inner corner, I kind of want to use something else. I kind of want to use one of my favorite highlighters by Kiko. It's actually not limited edition. This is the Ultimate Glow highlighter in 03 and this is like a very yellow highlighter, which I think it's such a beautiful, flattering, interesting shade. I love this one. It's also a Belezza formula. I love Belezza highlighters. Every time I wear this, I just feel like my makeup looks so good. Like if I wear it on the cheeks, it just blends into the skin so well, even though my skin is not actually yellow. Just looks so good. Alright, I don't have a mascara by Kiko. I tried Kiko mascaras like years ago and since then I haven't really. And I'm not really someone to experiment a lot with mascaras because I have really sensitive eyes. I'm a little bit scared to do that. I don't want to make my eyes like super watery and irritated and things like that. It will really influence the way my day is going if my eyes are like watering all day. So I'm not really trying the Kiko mascaras. I'm sorry about that. So I am just gonna put on some mascara off camera. I just put a little bit of concealer under my eyes. I put on my mascara. For if you want to know, I now use the Act Natural Defining Mascara by Colourpop. I don't know if it's the best mascara I've tried, but it's affordable, so that's nice. It does give a lot of like length and volume. Okay. I really love how the eyes are looking right now. I love the shimmer and the shine. So pretty. I didn't do my eyebrows yet because I like to do my bronzer before because sometimes I mess up my eyebrows. I have a lot of options for bronzers and I'm just gonna show them to you in a pick one because I love a lot of Kiko bronzers. So first up we have the, wow, I already use a lot of this. This is the Stick Contour Sculpting Touch Creamy Stick Contour and this is shade 200. This is, I believe, the lightest shade. I love this contour stick because it's so easy to blend. It's a beautiful shade if you're more of a like cool neutral undertone. It is great. It is absolutely amazing, like affordable, easy to use, everything about it I love. I wouldn't change a thing. Then we also have the Contour Obsession Contour and Highlight Palette in shade 02. I love this palette so much. I've used it so much. I love the two shades in here, like a neutral one and a slightly cooler one, but not too much. Then this highlighter in here is also stunning, but I love these bronzers. This is such a fave. And then I also have another option. I believe this is still available. This is the Happy Birthday Belezza Baked Bronzer and this is 02 Sienna. And this is a very glowy bronzer. It has less pigment, but it has more of a glow, which I really enjoy as well. I am thinking, I have been using the contour stick a lot lately. Not on camera. I don't know if I use it a lot on camera, but I have used it a lot lately. But I'm thinking I want to use the Contour Obsession again because I feel like it's so underrated. Like, do people know how good this is? I don't know if they do. And people have to know. Like, they have to be informed. So I think I'm gonna grab the cool tone shade and I'm gonna grab my angled brush and I'm just gonna be applying this one. I love that this is not limited edition. I love that they came out with something so absolutely amazing, so good in their regular line. I'm sure that more of their regular line is good, but I just need to like go on the hunt for the best products in their regular line. Let me know if there are any products you think I should try in like a testing the Kiko regular line video. Let me know. I am definitely up for that. I really just want to get into the brand a little bit more, because sometimes limited editions, they just feel so like they come and they go, like there's not much time to appreciate them. And these products, they are around and people can buy them for a long time after I've talked about them in videos, and I can still use them in videos, and I love that. So this is so easy to blend. I love the color. I love how natural this looks, and I never really go wrong with it. The finish as well is really like skin-like, but not flat matte, like just very like glowy but not really glowy, just this natural sheen, which is my favorite. This palette is just so easy to use and also like pretty affordable for those 3 shades. For the blush, we also have quite a few options. Let me see. I have the Velvet Touch Creamy Stick Blush in 01, and this is kind of like a pinky peachy nude with a golden glow. I really love this blush. It's really easy to blend and really easy to use. Let's see, what else do I have? There is also the Happy B-Day Belezza Baked Blush in On Movement, but I'm not 100% sure if that is still around. I know this one is still available. I really love this one, but I don't think it's gonna go with the lipstick that I have in mind. So this is from the Sweet Affairs collection, and this is the blush duo with the cool tone pink shades. This is the one in Ruby Cacao. Beautiful, absolutely stunning, especially that shade. If you put that on top, it's like magical. But I think for today we're gonna go with the Creamy Stick Blush. I think it would be the best choice with the lipstick and just with the whole look that I have in mind in general. So this is just an easy one to apply on top of powder. It's an easy one to manipulate. I've never had any problems applying this one. You also don't have to be like super fast, but once you have blended it out, it will set down. I feel like something is happening outside of my window. I live in like a shopping street, just like in the city center, and sometimes they kind of have to change up the decorations. So I'm hoping / guessing that that's happening outside of my window right now. Okay, let's keep on applying blush and pretend that nothing weird is happening and hope that nothing weird is happening. I am also home alone, so don't tell them that. Okay, so this one has a bit of a golden glow. You can definitely see that on the skin, but they also have matte options. If you're into matte blush, then you can also pick another shade. So now you see that there's some extra glow. Okay, I really love how glowy and bronzy this is looking right now. Let me see what kind of highlighter I want to use. I have been using this highlighter from the Beauty Essentials collection basically every time I've used my makeup the past week. I think I've already used this like 5 times. I love this so much. So I feel like it's a little bit too early, but it's a little bit of a Beauty Essentials update. I think I'm gonna go with one of the Ultimate Glow highlighters that I have. I think I'm gonna go with this kind of more peachy one. Yes, I think I'm gonna do that. It won't be the same shade as the Inner Corner highlight, but I never actually pay attention to that, so I don't know why I'm thinking about that. So just applying this with my regular old highlighter brush. You see, it has something really natural to it in a way, but it is still really glowy and kind of like perfecting to the skin, and it kind of depends on the lighting as well. It's so pretty. I really love this kind of like wet look shine. And I'm just gonna go over with my blush brush to blend everything in together, and now we have really glowy cheeks. That is what the highlighter looks like. And now I'm gonna put a little bit of highlighter. I almost forget this, but I love this step. I feel like it really takes the whole look to another level. I'm gonna take just a little bit and apply that on my forehead. I love how that looks. I don't know why, I don't know how, but this just elevates my makeup, I feel. Okay, I think that's it for the cheeks. I'm just gonna grab a brush to kind of blend out the edges a little bit. Okay, I think I'm gonna go off camera and I'm gonna fix my brows for a second, and then we can do the lip. Those are the brows, and the lip I want to use today is actually the last one that is still in stock at the moment I'm filming this. of the Sweet Affairs Sweet Kiss Duo Liquid Lip Color. This is the shade 03 and it's kind of like this burnt red, like burnt orange, but it kind of becomes a red shade, which I think is beautiful, stunning. It's kind of old news, but these lip products are still like very, very good. And I would just keep an eye out because they've been doing 2-in-1 lip colors again. So they might actually do it another time. And you know, those other ones were also very good, so it's a good one to keep an eye on. I just wanted to quickly mention that I really love the lip liners by Kiko that are in this format. Like the Creamy Color Comfort Lip Liner. Very good, but I don't have any of the shades that match that particular lip color because it's a very specific lip color. But I have shade 318, for example. It's a very nice like pinky mauve shade. Those I also highly recommend and are also from the regular line, which is good. Okay, so I took off my lip balm. Alright, the lipstick is almost dry. It actually looks quite dark on me. Keep in mind that I have very light coloring with like low contrast. So this will not look as deep on everyone. If you have a deeper skin tone, if you have darker hair, brighter eyes, this will look a little bit more like a burnt orange. This one actually doesn't dry down like completely. It doesn't feel completely dried down. It's not like it's still transferring, but there's still this kind of slight creaminess to it, which I really love, which makes it really comfortable, and you don't even really need that balm. I'm not gonna apply the balm today. I'm just gonna leave it like this because you can easily use this without the balm. It's just so nice. Like sometimes you see these 2-in-1 lip colors and you're kind of like, how uncomfortable is this gonna be without the balm? With this one, you don't have that problem at all. I think I'm gonna add just a little bit of blush, just a tad, because I just want everything to feel balanced. Alright, so this is actually the finished look and I really love how everything came out. Of course, I was expecting that because I love these products. The lip definitely made this look quite vampy, but I'm into it. It just feels so nice, and I am kind of sad that they didn't make this permanent, that there isn't like a true permanent version of this, because I feel like the 2-in-1 permanent liquid lipsticks that they have, they are very popular, but they don't seem to have this exact same formula. But if you've tried those, let me know if you feel like those are similar, if they also feel comfortable without the balm on top, if they still feel like a nice kind of hydrating liquid lipstick. This is gonna be it for my favorites. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know what are the products from the regular line that you enjoy from Kiko. What should I try out? I would love to like get a few suggestions and then go to the store and pick up kind of like a little bit of everything to really see what their regular line is about. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe, and then I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.